Good evening, everyone, to Brownstown Township Planning Commission meeting. If you could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Rock. Jones.
Present.
Kowski. Seeloff. Swift.
Motion to approve the agenda, tonight's meeting.
Favor?
Aye.
Approval for the October 24th meeting.
Support.
Public hearing for rezoning. Robert Molnar, 22201 Pennsylvania, Brownstown, 48193, request rezoning of parcels 70007, 990001, southwest corner of Pennsylvania and Racco Road intersection, requesting rezoning from existing B2 community business to IRT, Industrial Research Technology. Need a motion to open our public hearing, please?
Support.
Motion by Brock, support by Jones, to open the public hearing. All in favor? Is the representative from Robert Molnar here? State your name, please.
I'm Richard Bowl. I'm the architect, 29725 Bayview, Grosse Ile, Michigan. And I believe as part of your package that I got a copy of, you have a drawing that shows the site plan for the proposed rezoning.
Okay, we're here not to approve your site plan. We're here to approve the rezoning.
Yes, that is correct. And as I understand, as part of the submittal process, a sample site plan was asked to be submitted. So you're right, we're not asking for site plan approval. We're asking for rezoning of the property from B2 to IRT. I guess beyond what's in the package, do you have any questions for me?
Mr. Allen? Mr. Seeloff? Mr. Jones? Can you tell us why it's advantageous to you to go from B2 to IRT?
I think it's primarily economic. The property has sat undeveloped for a number of years with the current zoning, and it would be more financially beneficial to rezone it to IRT. I do. We've reviewed the ordinance. I understand it's consistent with the master plan for that particular area, and the uses, both special use and permitted use, are outlined in the ordinance. And those are the usage that would be proposed for that site.
Earl, do you have any words of enlightenment for us?
I don't have anything I was going over the review by Ron Jordan. It outlined a few bumps in the road that you need to be aware of. I didn't have anything of significance come back from Wade Trim. They, our engineer, they had no comments as far as the rezoning from B2 to an IRT. That's about it. I don't have anything, anybody that had called against it. We had a couple people who came in asking questions on
understand tonight, we are recommending to the board, and we recommend to the township board. The final vote would be with the township board.
Yes, I understand that.
Okay.
I guess if you'd like to address a couple of those items that was in Brian Borden's letter, there is a requirement for a landscape buffer between the proposed rezoning area and the residential properties, which are to the west
To the south.
and to the south. We're aware of that. The Blakely Drain actually parallels the southern property line, so there's some work that has to be done to accomplish that type A barrier in that particular area. We're aware of the floodplain area that's on the site. There is no development that's proposed in that area. There are no wetlands that have been identified on the wetlands map, so there is no concern there. I think one of Brian's comments was that there was some parking areas that were shown in the 100-year floodplain area, and I'd ask you to look at that site plan as conceptual, of course, that we'd take care of any conflicts that might occur there.
I think he was concerned with outside storage, not necessarily parking.
There was a concern about outside storage, yeah, and whether that was a permitted use in the particular zoning classification. And I guess I would have to say that whatever gets developed there will live within the limits of the zoning ordinance.
Okay. Okay, if there's no further questions, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have anybody from the public that's here for this public hearing tonight? Ma'am, you need to come to the podium, state your name and address, please.
My name's Mary Ann Provenzano, and I am here on behalf of my boyfriend who owns one of the houses on Pennsylvania Road. The address is 22523 Pennsylvania Road. And I'm not attending to say yay, nay. I was here to gather information for him as to what this was about. He's out of town, and so that's the only reason I'm here.
Comments? Okay, I need a motion to close the public hearing. Supported by Jones, recommend approval to the Township Board. Change our zoning from B2, Community Business, to IRT, Industrial Research Technology. Those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Any staff report?
One, outside of all the other reviews that were on, one feedback of withdrawal was
Redwood, down off of Woodruff and Old Court Street. They had a purchase agreement with the owners, and it expired, and the owners chose to increase the cost, so Redwood backed out of the deal. So that will not be coming to the board anytime soon. It was almost ready to come. Other than that, we're still pushing through with our reviews, and we should have next month 2, maybe 3 items that will come in front of the board for the review of the site. Next month, yeah, January. Not at this time.
Public, our big public out here would like to speak? Dave or John? entertain a motion to adjourn. By Seeloff, supported by Brock, to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.